Major Garrett is here now, our chief Washington correspondent. Major, as we wait for those legal conclusions, we're set now for a bitter political battle this weekend in Washington.
Sure, but let's take this as a legal moment first. The president's attorneys got a tip-off about this a couple of hours before the report was notified to Congress. They have a general sense, an expectation. This is going to be good for the president, not terrible. Not a clean bill necessarily. They're not prepared to say that, but they feel in the end this is not going to have new indictments. The report is done. The special counsel's office is essentially going to be shuttered. And they believe, not only legally, but importantly, politically, the president will be found to be largely, if not completely, in the clear. And that, they say, is a seminal moment, not only in his presidency, but in the long-running story of the special counsel investigation.
And they feel better in part, not just because the special counsel is recommending no further indictments, but also because the special counsel didn't press for that interview of the president, which he submitted the written questions, but never, of course, in person.
Precisely. And let's go back through that just a little bit, because it's important about this whole process. Yes, the president has been, let us say, not fully dignified in describing the special counsel, but his White House and his set of lawyers provided more than 20,000 documents, 34 to 38 interviews with White House personnel, some repeaters in there, and written questions of the president. Why? Because by all that cooperation that preceded that fight over whether the president would talk to the special counsel or not, the special counsel knew that cooperation would probably mean if he did subpoena the president, he would lose in court, and those very narrowly defined written asked and answered questions gave the president the upper hand legally with the special counsel.
We call them the 12 angry Democrats, the 16 angry Democrats. So certainly, yes, there have been accusations have been flying the entire time, largely on Twitter from the president. But I want to talk about what happens now, because that is an important part of this process.
Right.
How and when or if all of this gets released, starting tonight or this weekend.
Right, and there's a very great sense that the president's attorneys have that this report was not written in a way that's going to require a tremendous amount of national security redactions, not a lot of executive privilege hassles. They believe Mueller has put together a report that Barr can look at quickly, summarize, and provide, in accordance with Justice Department regulations, which Paula has just outlined, as much as he can to Congress.
Paula Reed, how long is the report going to be?
We don't know. One of the details that the Justice Department has not revealed is how long this report was. But we do have a hint. The fact that Barr suggests that he may be able to present something to Congress as soon as this weekend, that suggests this is probably under 100 pages as opposed to hundreds or thousands of pages.
But if there's questions then about how long it is, won't there be questions about whether more needs to be done then, Major?
More needs to be done is going to be now the obligation of Congress if it wants to go down that road. Mueller is now done. That's over. And the question now becomes, can Congress get any farther? If there is somewhere to go that Mueller was not able, is it going to have any more powers than Robert Mueller had? Probably not.
Real quickly, Major, there have been sort of these somewhat serious accusations already coming in from Chuck Schumer's office, from Nancy Pelosi's office, about a potential sneak preview that the president might get. That would be an entirely odd thing for the Attorney General to do in a case like this.
It would be, and because there is such white-hot attention on this, you can expect the Attorney General not only to serve the president, but serve the country by resisting that temptation, even though Rudy Giuliani, president's attorney, just said moments ago they would like a preview before it goes to Congress. We'll see if that happens.
Okay, Major Garrett, thanks very much. Paula Reed, thank you.